All right, we're back. We're gonna do green belt self-defense moves in 2 steps. Got Master Minky here with us that's gonna help us out. So we're gonna take a look at these. I got the bag way over here because I want to show you some of the footwork type stuff. So I apologize for how this kind of setup is. Just out in my shop having a little fun here. These movements come from Sangwall Taekwondo, from the Sangwall Taekwondo organization, which is it's an offshoot of the ITC, which is, Chanji sequence of forms there. So give you an idea of kind of the background of this. And what these movements are, the first one is a defense against a front choke or a double lapel grab. And then we have 2 that are defense against, lunge punch, reverse punch, the idea that you're doing some blocking motions and then hitting with a combination. So this first one, what it's going to be is he's going to grab us in this front choke position. Now I'm going to clear that with a twin inner forearm block, use that to come over the top for an elbow strike, hammer fist, and then knee, and coming out. Now on the surface, this movement is very good because it's just a lot of gross motor stuff, a lot of mass strikes. But if you've got the choke or the lapel grab, if I am at 235 pounds, 6'3", and I grab you, you're 5'4", 105, you can do this all day. This is not a good technique for clearing that. So I want to show you really quick if the choke is developed, right? If it's there, this is bad. Don't do this. Instead, do this. This I stole from Black Belt magazine. So he grabs me there. I'm going to turn to the side. I'm going to come in, do a scissor trap here, and then I'm just hitting the elbows, right? And I can, stagger. The more I drop down, the more I've got that here. So the height advantage disparity can actually work to my advantage there. So instead, this front choke, it's not about having the front choke. It's about someone that's coming in for it, right? When they're coming in for it, this clearing motion works really good. And I can even clear and compel them to come forward just a little bit as well. When I do that, then I got that really good elbow. Hammer fist, knee still works out very, very well. So this is that kind of snake movement. They're coming in, I'm going to come back to load that elbow. So that's our first one. Now looking at the 2 steps, I'm going to do sparring stance, double outer forearm block, crossing outer forearm block, then I'm going to do a hammer fist. From there, I'm going to do number 1 side kick, and I'm going to use that to chamber for a reverse side kick coming out. Now, this bag isn't the best one for side kicking, and when I'm doing my side kicks, a lot of times I'm thinking about the knee, hitting right into the quadriceps muscle right in here, but coming in groin, ribs if they're sideways, solar plexus, and then up into the face could be very good targets. Now my side kicks to the face, that day has passed, so doing our side kicks a little bit low. So we're coming 1, 2, 3, windshield wiper, and then that hammer fist, 4, 5, right? So coming in just like that. Now on this one, this is a pretty effective one. I like this a lot. You see that in a lot of Chinese martial arts, a lot of Filipino martial arts with the sticks, where we're kind of using that arm like a whip. We're boom, boom, boom. And that can be very, very effective. You can do it short, you can do it long. A lot of different ways to do that. But the side kick, that loading the hips, when I'm hitting and I'm coming in, I'm putting my foot in the direction, ultimately I'm lining my heel up with my target, okay? Then I'm opening my hips. In doing that, it's very easy to, if I bent down and I drop my keys, right? I point my foot at my keys to reach down to pick them up. Same type of thing. So I've got this kick open a lot better to do that there. So even if I'm lacking in flexibility on some of my lead leg kicks or reverse side kick, I should be able to get up higher a little bit easier. Now, I don't like to do this like we did the first one. The first one, that snake movement was very good. But for this, I think incorporating a 45, and I'll show you why. So in there, right, that's fine. But when I hit this side kick, I'm going to use it to come out here. Now, I'm still targeting my heel to my new target, which I'm pointing at the ribs. But let's think about that. In sparring or in fighting, I don't want to attack where you are. I want to attack where you're going to be, right? right-handed fighter, one of the things that I like about taking this 45 is now I'm really far away from your right hand. Now, if I'm really far away from your main weapon, what you're probably going to do is turn to face me, and that's when that solar plexus, or if it can't get quite that high, right into the gut, you hit someone really good in the tum-tum with a reverse side kick, they're going to be on the floor. So I'm here, boom, then I'm here, boom. Oh no, and that killed him. Stand up, sir. Yeah, like I said, this isn't the best bag for reverse side kicks. Really need a good hanging bag. It's really easy to knock one of these guys over. It's a technique that you can put a lot of power, but you can also put a lot of pushing power. You know, there's snapping power, but then there's also pushing power. And this kick has, you can throw it as a snap, but if you drive your hips and come forward with it, it has a lot of push there. Really easy to knock a bag over on that. So again, on that 45, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm coming off 45 for 5 and out. So that's number 2. Number 3, we're going to do a reinforced inner forearm block. Looks like this. And it's something, probably never going to do this, unless maybe I'm doing a closed chamber stick routine. But I've got my guard up and I'm coming through. Think of it like that. That doesn't look too bad. So what I'm doing is I'm blowing through the arm, and I'm going to use my back hand from underneath. This is now my chamber for a reverse hammer fist. I really like this movement. I'll show you why in a minute. From there, I'm going to do a round kick, okay? And then from there, I'm going to use that round kick to come back into a front kick and coming out. Now let's look at this first movement. If I do it like this, coming down with a strike here versus the hammer there, what I'm doing is I'm hitting in to the brachial plexus. If I hit that brachial plexus, that's what they call a stunner, right? You can really, or a stinger. Stunner is stone cold. A stinger really will make that arm limp and numb here. So I'm kind of coming, bam, really drive that in. Now I've got a lot of control on this arm. The round kick might not be super effective there because I'm up in his business. So maybe this is a knee, and I can hit that knee to the leg, to the groin. I could just do a foot sweep there, right? And then when I'm doing that, I've kind of trapped this arm. I'm going to use it for a counter lever to do my front kick. Now I could go front kick low, right? I could go front kick medium. Oh, that was kind of funny. Made you shorter. Or I could go front kick high, right? I've got a lot of control, and doing that front kick, like up under the armpit into the ribs, can be very, very effective there. So again, on that one, here again, partner. Here, 2, 3, 4. Made him short again. So there you have it. Let me walk you through these one more time. For the self-defense, well, I guess he's staying short. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. More at speed. There you have it. Just to look at those green belt one steps with our friend Dallas and our friend Minky here. You guys have a good one.